Afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean Spit, little show about big things. I hope you guys are having a great day today. It is spring, but it feels like summer out there. And my God, I hope you guys are having a good one. It's Tuesday, it's April 11th, and welcome to Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. Folks, Monday through Friday at noon for a little lunchtime fun from the heart, dedicated to the first responders. And most of all, it's dedicated to people like you that watch the show every day. Or if you can't watch it at 12 o'clock on the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page, or on the Mo Carraro personal page, or on Twitter, or on LinkedIn, or on YouTube, or on the Ocean's Pit page, you can watch it anytime during the day, and you can get back all the back episodes. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609. We are brought to you by our good friends from Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park in Warrenville. Buy local, shop local, folks. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. That's right, folks. Raffaello and Jackie do an incredible job. Which spring is in the air, and as you can see how it is right now, you're looking to start grilling? Well, you want to get 20 bucks off any grill? Walk into Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, or Warrenville, Ace Hardware, and say, hey, I want to grill my ace off. Grill your ace off and get 20 bucks off any grill purchase at Ace Hardware. $20 off. Grill your ace off. It's that simple. It's Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local. Hello, everybody. Robert Provenzano, the General. How you doing, Stella? My dear friend Albert, Joanne. How you guys doing? And I hope you guys are having a great day. Got a great show lined up for you guys today. As you know, today is Tuesday. So if you were watching my video posts, I donate my Tuesday mornings from 8 to 10 at the beautiful Almost Home Foundation for Dogs, Irving Park Road in Schaumburg, Illinois. They need supplies, they need funding, they need volunteers. Go to almosthomefoundation.org and tell them Tonio sent you. Bring a dog home, they need you. Or, better yet, you need them. It's almosthomefoundation.org for dogs. And let's not forget our good buddies from our brand new sponsors, Gorelli Pavement Services, for all your parking lot and driveway needs. Gorelli knows the curb appeal of your home and business, largely affected by concrete and asphalt. They've been in business for 30 years. Gorelli will help keep your asphalt looking brand new, proper maintenance, which includes seal coating, crack lifting, or patching. Don't forget they do driveways. We also do complete asphalt replacement for residential and commercial lots. Call Laura or Bob at Gorelli Pavement Services, 815-271-5835. That's Gorelli Pavement Service, 815-271-5835. They also service in Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. Tell them Tony Ocean sent you. That's Gorelli Pavement Services. All right, it's a beautiful day today, folks, and I hope you guys are enjoying it, going out, relaxing. Let me tell you what we got coming up this week. Tomorrow is Wednesday. It's April 12th. It's going to be me, my good friend Tony Toto, Regina Karma. We're going to be at the Tap House Grill in Lamont for the Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue Foundation. $10 cover. All the money goes to Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. They also have a silent auction. So it's going to be great. Tap House Grill, 1243 State Street in Lamont. Me, Tony Toto, Regina Karma. Now, any other singers out there that want to come and sing a couple songs and give back to the community, give back to the dogs, which we got to get these dogs homes, baby. Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue tomorrow, 12 o'clock. It's going to be fun. Danny Ramonde, how you doing? Folks, that's tomorrow. We're excited. Now, don't forget, folks, Thursday, we are going to be at the Minnesota Horse and Hunt Club, 2920 20th Street East, Prior Lake, Minnesota. For tickets, 952-447-2272. The show will start at 7:30 and 9. It's a dinner show. For tickets, go to www.bigtickets.com. Oceans Rat Pack, Thursday. I'm excited. April 13th. Friday, returning to Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday, we'll be at the Woodstock Country Club with Oceans Rat Pack. And Sunday, a private affair in Long Grove, Illinois. Oh boy, you got it. Now, you've heard me post something for the last couple days. We're talking about the ocean. We're talking about Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. We're talking about the wonders of the sea cruise ship. 4 football fields long. If that doesn't excite you enough, we're going to throw in the Tony Ocean Show with the main event band. We're going to throw in my other band, Mojo's Jukebox. We're going to throw in, of course, the great Seventh Heaven, best band in the city of Chicago. We're talking about the Chicago Music Cruise, January 7th to January 14th. Now, you go to the Chicago Music Cruise website. Get on it. They show you the rooms. Got to push the button book to book it, to join us. Here's how it works so you can be part of our festivities. If you go to Chicago Music Cruise and you go onto the website, and it's going to show you the rooms and stuff, it's very simple. For 2 people, it's $250 per person. That's $500 for a couple. That puts the money down. Now you don't have to come up with a full payment till October 1st. You can even make payments on the way. But after you book it and you go all the way to the bottom of that page, it's going to ask you, how did you find out about the Chicago Music Cruise? And you're going to put in, to get the special code, you're going to put in the special pricing. You're going to put in Tony Ocean / Mojo's Jukebox, or just Tony Ocean. And then you push submit. And that's how you find out. And that's how you jump on the cruise with us. Because you can get on the cruise with the Royal Caribbean. You just can't come to the Tony Ocean Show. You just can't come to Seventh Heaven. You just can't come to Mojo's Jukebox. You can't come and hang with the festivities and fun and more surprises to be announced. So you got to put at the bottom of that application, who told you about the Chicago Music Cruise? You have to put in Tony Ocean or Mojo's Jukebox. Either way, that's how you get the special code. And I hope you guys all come. January 7th through January 14th. St. Martin. Oh, St. Thomas. Oh, it's going to be great. Boarding out of Florida in the cruise. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Tony Ocean, the main event band. Seventh Heaven, Mojo's Jukebox, and more entertainment to be added to the cruise. It's going to be a lot of fun. Richard, how you doing? Rosemary, Sandra, Marion. I love walking pets. Thank you, Marion, for that. You should be getting your poster any day now, Marion. I sent it out on Friday, so I'm surprised why you should have got it already, honey. Enjoy the dog show this morning. Thank you, Gil. I donate every Tuesday morning. And you guys, they're looking for volunteers. Look at the bottom of the screen. They're looking for the volunteers, like I said. They're looking for funding. They're looking for supplies. AlmostHomeFoundation.org. I donate every Tuesday. I walk the dogs, about 15 dogs, from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's 3 hours, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So it's 3-hour shift, whatever time you can donate. And they're looking for volunteers. So thank you. It's a good thing, man. It's a good feeling to give back. And those animals, I mean, it's dogs, man. Who doesn't love dogs? We all do. Busy stuff coming up, folks. Right around the corner is the St. Jude's benefit. I'm excited about that. Sunday, April 23rd at the Des Plaines Theater. Oshos.com. Nick Sahajas, Phyllis Sahajas, putting everybody together. Jersey Girls. It's going to be a ball. All your favorites. Oshos.com. We'll be there. And the theme this year is a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. It's going to be fun. And then April 30th, we'll be back at the Des Plaines Theater with Ocean's Rat Pack. Bill Saratella as Frank Sinatra. Yours truly is Dean Martin. Elliot Winbush's Sammy Davis. We're going to have the great Jack D'Amico kicking off the show and special guest Vince Amore, who's going to be doing Tony Bennett. All four of us on the stage at the same time. Oshows.com, 3 o'clock show Sunday. That's April 30th. Ocean's Rat Pack. Oh! And then if you're in the city of Chicago, May 24th, Wednesday night, we'll be at the Carnival, the Alley New Speakeasy on Fulton Market. That's Wednesday, May 24th, Ocean's Rat Pack. Going to be fun. And then if you're in the Galena area, August 20th, we'll be at the Forget About It Vineyard and Winery, Sunday, August 20th at the Forget About It Ocean's Rat Pack with special guest Tony Bennett, of course, Vince Amore. Mojo's Jukebox is also going to be at the Belmont and Sheffield Music Festival this year. That's May 27th. It's going to be fun going out with Mojo's. I love the band. They're fantastic. I hope you're having a great day. Oh my God, facts number one, folks. Oh my God, facts number one. Boo, Tony Toto, Double T. See you tomorrow, buddy. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Rocking all the time. Dave Antonelli, Taco Tuesday. How you doing, brother? It's great to see my buddy Dave yesterday when he went to lunch at Timeouts. Voice is a little rough still. Trying to rest up. Still the laryngitis that I got from December 29th of last year. It comes and goes. So we're just trying to, but you know me, I got to talk 1 hour a day and I'm working every night. So we got to figure something out. Anyway, oh my God, facts. Number one, a space vehicle must travel at the rate of 7 miles per second in order to escape Earth's gravity. A space vessel, or better yet, a space vehicle must travel at a rate of 7 miles per second in order to escape Earth's gravity. Oh my God, facts number one, folks. Oh my God, facts number two. Are you ready? Wombats. It's an animal. Looks like a giant rat, like a raccoon. I don't know. It's a wombat from Australia. But the funny thing about wombats, folks, they have cute shaped poo. I can't make this shit up, folks. Oh my God, facts. Wombats have cube shaped poo. I don't know how they come out like an ice cube. That I couldn't tell you, but that's what it is. Oh my God, facts number two. Oh my God, facts number three for today. An average person will spend 1.5 years of a lifetime in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom all the time. An average person will spend 1.5 years of their lifetime in a bathroom. Wow. Stuff that you would never, useless information, of course, but it is what it is. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I hope you're having a great day today, folks. Imagine how many people dislike you because they don't know your side of the story. It happens all the time. A couple breaks up, a friendship breaks up, a partnership breaks up, whatever the hell it is. If you're friends in that circle, you're going to get one side of the story. You're never going to get the other side of the story. And that's unfortunate with a lot of relationships, partnerships, friendships. It ends that way. Imagine how many people dislike you, just like the quote says, because they don't know your side of the story. It makes complete sense to me. It's just sad. It really does. And Kathy Splotcho from Arizona, my good friend. Joanne, how you doing? It's always two sides of the story. It's always been, always will be. Are you ready for Lethal Weapon 5? I never knew that. I knew a Lethal Weapon. I seen it once. Mel Gibson, Danny Glover. I didn't know there was a 2, 3, 4. So they're going to get it. It's going to happen. Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, Lethal Weapon 5. Because they can't come up with more shit in Hollywood that's original and new. It's the same shit over and over and over again. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. How about our sponsor, Roy McCampbell, attorney at law? If you're looking for a good lawyer, a statewide law practice that is client focused and results driven. Call Roy McCampbell at 708 275 4264. Laura Ocean Solutions. That's right. Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. For all your credit card fees needs, go to Laura Ocean Solutions. .com. You got to love it. If you go to Laura Ocean Solutions, you'll never have to shop again. Absolutely. All right. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, 1976, 75, 76, WLS, WCFL. And all of a sudden here, wong, 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 wong. Peter Frampton's Show Me the Way. The album is called Frampton Comes Alive. It was released number one on April 10th, 1976. It was one of the biggest live albums ever at the time. It stayed number one, ladies and gentlemen, for 97 weeks. Number one. At that particular time, it sold 6 million copies. That is a lot of records for 1976 and 1977. Peter Frampton. I wasn't a big fan of Peter Frampton, but he had a couple good songs. And Show Me the Way was good. But when you remember that, then Cheap Trick and Budokan did it. And it was just cool, those live records that we remember when we were growing up. Rush Hour 4, Bad Boys 4, more garbage, Rush Hour, and so is Bad Boys. So I don't care for any of them, but you're right, Tony Toto. Gil, Hollywood shifts in Q shapes too. Most new movies, the new movies do suck, Gil. They do suck. You know who needs to be banned out of U.S. politics, folks? Do you know who needs to be banned? Stay out of, our United States government business. George Soros. This one's the one that's just starting all this crazy stuff in the United States of America. He should be banned from having anything to do with the United States policy of America in politics. So I had my buddy Anthony Raimondi on, which was the son of Danny Raimondi, a great saxophone player in the Main Event Band, a great in Chicago sax player. Is watching Danny. He'll be with us on the cruise, and we're going to give you information on that, more information. Anyway, so the big, and I didn't know this. If you're just hearing this for the first time, Danny was telling me since he lives in Florida. Anthony was telling me since he lives in Florida, what was the big friction between Disney and Governor George DeSantis and the state of Florida. Well, I didn't know until I did some investigating after Anthony Raimondi told me what it is. You know, all the years that Disney has been in Florida, making trillions or billions of dollars for the state of Florida, for the hotels and all the restaurants, everything around there, around the Disneyland, they never paid taxes to Florida. To this day, they didn't pay taxes to Florida. So Governor George DeSantis went in there and said, enough is enough. We have to pay taxes to the state of Illinois. If our businesses, whatever we do, why isn't Disney paying taxes to Florida? And I really couldn't give a shit because I don't live in Florida. But the point I'm trying to say is it's just a point. So it doesn't make sense to me. I like DeSantis. Some people say, fuck DeSantis. Well, he's a lot better than our governor is, Albert. He's a lot better than our governor is. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. All right, folks. New York Times. And also, Albert sent me this story yesterday. A Kentucky former bank employee went into the bank, folks, shot and killed 4 people. course, he's dead himself. Did you notice it's banks, grocery stores, schools? It's just nuts. This crime and killings, useless killings that's going on in this country. I mean, there's always been killings. It's been happening all the time. But before, it would be like a big thing that would happen if a school got, if something happened in a school. It happened maybe every 20 years. Kathy, you're not the first person. Kathy Splacho is my good friend up in Arizona. It's not, it's the devil is at work. And I'm not trying to get religious and spiritual here. I mean, I do believe in God and all that stuff. But this is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And we don't have gun problems. I believe it's mental problems with people in this world. It's definitely a disease. It's a horrible disease. Johnny Boom Boom Faso birthday yesterday. I hope you had a great day, my brother. Give my best to you and the family. Vince Amore, how you doing? Such sad world we living in today. Heartbreaking. It's out of hand, Stella. What else possesses people, Kathy? You're absolutely right. What is it that makes these people say, I'm pissed off at work. I got fired. A girl didn't like me. A guy didn't like me, whatever the hell it is. Or the boss was a jagoff, or someone stole my lunch out of my refrigerator. I don't know what it was, but they go in the bank and they start shooting people. Or the schools. Now, granted, it's the place where the most people are at. So it is an attention getter, if this is what these psychos are trying to do. Thank you, Craig, for that. 2021, finally they pay taxes. 2021 they did. So there you go. That was the hostility. But thank you, Craig, on that. Bass player for In Session. Go see Craig and Kim Peterson LeFew. Anyway, crazy what's going on. God forbid. You know what, folks? Everybody's not going to agree. Well, that's the best thing about this country. At least right now it is. That we can agree to disagree. And come on, man. Albert doesn't like DeSantis. I do. But there's certain things. It's not just one thing. Look, you can like somebody, and he might be, or a girl, like a man or a woman, whatever it is, a friend, and they can have all great qualities, and they can believe in all one thing. But one thing they might not believe in, it shouldn't affect how you feel about that person if there's also a lot of good things that they do. So it's God, the word politics, to be honest with you, is a dangerous word. I know we need it. We know it's out there. And there's both sides have bad issues. We know that. I mean, that's been like that for how many years? At one particular time, we do know that if you're Democrat or Republican, whatever, they hated each other, whatever it was, at least they got together in some point of way to at least do what they can best for the country. It seems like since 2020 and the pandemic, oh, by the way, President Joe Biden just yesterday signed the bill to cancel the COVID national emergency. He signed the bill. It's no longer there. No more COVID. The emergency is done. It's all over. NBC says so. It's just a point that I'm getting that everybody hates one particular candidate for a reason or another. I don't think it's the whole view of certain candidates. It's certain parts of the view. I mean, when Donald Trump was president of the United States, whether you liked him or not, if he wasn't so loud, obnoxious on social media, he probably would have caused his downfall when it came to the presidency to some degree. and vice versa. So there's always good and bad in both sides. And unfortunately, it divides the people, and it really shouldn't divide the people, but it is. I have colleagues who won't vote for Biden, but they will not vote for Trump solely due to hate. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Vince. They hate him. They don't know him as a man, but they hate him. And some people don't like Joe Biden either because he's an idiot. So we're screwed. I don't know who's out there now. Robert Kennedy Jr. might run, supposedly. I'm telling you something, folks. 2024's election is going to be crazy, crazy to see what happens. See what happens. Let's get to some other stories, folks. According to PBS, Ukraine brings home 31 children who were taken from Russia during the war. So thank God that finally these kids got back to their parents and families in Ukraine after they were taken to the war from Russia. Russia took them. At least they got them back, according to PBS, which is always a good thing because we have to save our children. All children, not just our children in the United States. All children in the world need to be safe. Mark Serpico, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well, buddy. I would rather have some mean tweets right now. So would I. So would I, Mark. I hope the entertainment business is still good with you, my friend. Hi, everyone. I'm in Arizona on vacation. See my family. Well, Jill, I hope you're having a great time in Arizona seeing your family. Albert, for you Beatle fans out there, Stu Stuckliff, April 10th, 1962, died of a brain hemorrhage. Stu Stuckliff was a member of the Silver Beatles when it was John, Paul, George, Pete Best, and Stu. Stu wasn't a very good player, but he was John Lennon's best friend from art school. So he looked cool. He was probably the coolest looking one at the time. And then he quits to become a painter and does artwork and stuff. And then, unfortunately, during one of the Beatles shows that he was playing, he was beaten to death outside one of the shows, and eventually led to a bad brain hemorrhage, and he did pass away. Who knows? I don't think Stu Stuckliff would end up staying in the band because he wasn't really a good player. So he probably would have, if he didn't quit, he probably would have got kicked out just like Pete Best did when they brought in Ringo to make it the 4-piece. Afternoon, Carol. I hope you're doing well. Ocean's Pit. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to hard work. Now, we all go out and bust our butt at our jobs, some more than others. That's how we get successful, right, guys? No matter what job you do. But hard work beats talent. With talent fails, work is hard. When you fail, when your talent isn't that good, folks, it's just important to go out and bust your butt with everything you do. And I think that's very, very important. On a funny note, well, I don't know if it's actually funny. It might sound funny when you hear the story. According to CBS, a moose in Alaska, but there's a lot of moose in Alaska, looking for food. They were hungry. They walked right into a hospital. These animals in Alaska walk in the neighborhood like nothing. It's like dogs or cats in the alley. They have mooses. These particular mooses were hungry. They walked into the hospital and started eating plants. And something that I'm saying about animals, people say, I see coyotes, I see this stuff in our neighborhoods or in our backyards or all this, blah, 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 blah. I mention this all the time. You guys know this. It's not the animal's fault. It's our fault. We keep taking away their habitat. We keep taking away their forests to build buildings and parking lots and Starbucks and Walmarts, and they have no place to go. In Alaska, they're doing the same thing. It's hilarious, right, Stella? It was funny. Zoe again. And our studio is getting smaller and smaller. By next week, folks, I promise you we will be in our new studio, which my wife has been working very, very hard to putting that all together and putting those finest touches in there so it doesn't look like a bunch of shish kebab like it is back here. We are the oh my God, Gil, you hit it right on the nose. We are the worst animals. We are. We think we're entitled to everything. We are the damage. We want more greed, more. Not me, us in general, but as the population we're just horrible. Other countries laugh at us. Other countries used to be scared the shit out of the United States. Not anymore. In nightclub, Stu was sitting at hitting on a young lady. Her boyfriend and a couple other guys grabbed John and Stu and roughed them up. Stu hit his head, caused him. Yes, that's right. Check out Batbeat. Batbeat was a great movie, Albert. I like that. Great story of Stu Stuckliff. Would have been interesting. Good story. Thank you, buddy. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Another sponsor, Armando's Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Danny Mazzi says, buy local and shop local. Mike and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision and auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's get rid of some more sponsors here, folks. How about our good buddies from Don Esteban Cigars, Tarpon Springs, Florida? Get them hand-rolled, delivered right to your home. Call Javier, 727-366-7536. Tell him Tony Ocean sent you. And let's not forget our good buddies from Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Carmela and Anthony, 773-999-7888. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Little show about big things. All right, big show is coming up at Ocean's Rat Pack. April 13th, this Thursday, will be at the Minnesota Horse and Hunt Club, Minnesota. 15th will be at the Woodstock Country Club of April. April 29th will be at the Lyric Theater in Blue Island, Illinois. Southside. The 30th of April will be at the Des Plaines Theater, Oshos.com, Ocean's Rat Pack. May 24th will be at the beautiful Alley Carnival down in the city of Chicago on Fulton Market, new speakeasy. That's May 24th. And August 20th, to forget about it, Winery in Galena, Ocean's Rat Pack with special guest Vince Amore as Tony Bennett. It's going to be fun. Oh, we're having a good time here at Ocean's Pit. It's time for some birthdays. Birthdays. Great drummer, the great Stephen Gadd celebrates a birthday today. John Ratzenberger, better known as Cliff from the TV show Cheers, turned 76 years old today. Ward Bond, one of my favorite Western actors, part of the whole Houston, Oregon group with John Wayne. What a great actor. Ward Bond would have celebrated a birthday. How about Brandon D. Wild, better known as Joey Starlet, better known as the movie Shane. Shane, please don't go. What a great Western that was. Little Joey, Brandon D. Wild's birthday today. Ah, yes. Do you remember Robert Helpman? You might not remember the name, but remember the TV show Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? And that one guy that used to walk around look like the witch, he was the child catcher, and they would catch the kids and put them in the thing. He was a scary looking guy when you first watched that show, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Well, Robert Helpman is the guy who played the child catcher, celebrates a birthday. For all you wrestling fans, Bella Belair, WWFE World Champion, Bella Belair. Not my favorite, but it's her birthday. My good friend Debbie Thompson, long time Deb, if you're listening, happy birthday. Chuck Connors, the rifleman, celebrates a birthday today. Johnny Boom Boom Faso, a great drummer in the Chicagoland area. His family also owns Richie's in Schiller Park. Johnny, give my best to Vivian, your wife, and Vera and Richie and everybody from Richie's. God bless you. Chris Beccaro. Chris, where are you? The owner of Rosario's in Roselle celebrates a birthday. Big Chris. Murph in the morning. Robert Murphy. great Murph in the Morning. Remember him? DJ celebrates a birthday today. And former guitar player of Mick Mars as of just a couple of weeks, a former guitar player of Motley Crue, Mick Mars, celebrates a birthday today. Ocean's Pit. I like this. Mojo Jukebox going to be at the Belmont Sheffield Music Festival, May 27th. I'm excited about that. Love outdoor festivals. Also, Ocean and the Main Event Band are going to be at the Taylor Street Italian Fest this year, August 10th. Write it down. We'll be back at Mars, folks, August 19th, Saturday night, plus June 22nd. It's Mars 1 year anniversary bash. Mars in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin is celebrating 100 years. June 22nd will be on a Thursday night at the Riviera Ballroom, downtown Lake Geneva. We'll give you more details of all our Lake Geneva dates. Concert in the Park, the Thirsty Parrot, Mars, French Country Inn. It's going to be a lot of fun this year in Lake Geneva. Amy's coming to Chicago Prime on Friday, this Friday. Well, Amy, I look forward to seeing my friend Amy from Indianapolis this Friday. It's going to be fun. Thank you, Amy. I hope you're doing well. People ask me when they meet me for the first time, what do you do for a living? And my answer is my best. I try to do my best. It might not always be the best. It might not always be right. But I do my best. And that's why I busted my ass and I'm working 5 nights a week as a musician, entertainer. What I do with this show every day for the last 5 years. Because of people like you, whether you hate it, whether you like parts of it, whether you don't like parts of it, whether you love it, whether you hate it, my sponsors are happy with it. That's all that matters. I want you guys to be happy too. But we can't make everybody happy. But you got to support the little guys. We are the little guys. All of us listening are the little guys. We're going to keep working. We're going to keep knocking on doors. We're going to keep posting. We're going to keep doing shows. I'm going to keep doing what we can to get what we believe should be out there. We don't all have to agree on it. But you got to love the person who goes out there and busts his ass every night. And that's every single one of us that are watching this show. That's every single one of us that we know out there busting their ass to try to put food on our table, to make our family happy, to make our kids proud, to make everybody. Because you're not going to all be liked, baby. You're not going to all be liked. Oh, there's a lot of hate and jealousy in this world, man. So if someone asks you what you do for a living, you tell them, I do my best. I try. I do my best. That's all you can do. Carl Doty, my good buddy, St. Jude's. How you doing, pal? Amen, Carol. Brandolino. I'm going to get Carol on my show. Maybe yes. We're talking about maybe doing something on Tuesdays, 2 for Tuesday type thing. It would be great. When she was on the show last week, she's the promoter for a place called the Uptown. Very, very cool. They own a music store in Shorewood. And it's just cool, man. To support old school and local establishments. That's what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I got to tell you something. Now, this might, like yesterday when I made the comment about Uber drivers. I try to take Uber now, maybe 2 or 3 days a week. Because if I want to go to a gig or I'm going to go to a party, when I have a couple pops, I don't have to worry about driving home, right? Okay, so the Ubers. And I mentioned it yesterday. And they always say when you have the app and you push the button and the Uber guy's coming, blah, 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 blah. And it's never Frank or George or Pete or Tony. No, it's I don't get it. So I don't want to offend anybody because I know it sounds bad, but it's true. I can never get George will be picking you up in 2 minutes or Helen will be picking you up in 3 minutes. It's never like that. NASA, Luska, Muchkaba will be picking you up in 3 minutes. Crazy as it is. Back in 2020, when they were changing names of sports teams, and they were banning songs and banning books and taking Aunt Jemima off the syrup and ba 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 because everybody was offended. Correct? All right. I got it. To each his own. Have you seen a bottle of Cheez Its? A big box of Cheez Its, lady. Remember the Cheez Its? The chips? The little square Cheez Its. Snacks. Now, I'm not, what I'm trying to do is, folks, I'm just trying to say if you're going to do it for one, you have to do it for the other. Why is one okay and one not okay? And here's what I'm getting. Look at the box of Cheez Its. Now, we know they took the Aunt Jemima off the syrup. But Cheez Its now, as a black man, dressed as a woman, wearing a blonde wig on the cover of Cheez Its, the box. Now, we know it's the actress Rat Paul or whatever her name is. That's not offensive to people, but the Aunt Jemima was. See, that's what I mean. How come one is okay and one isn't? Explain that to me. Explain that to me. Albert, I like that. They should make those drivers more personable. I agree. Halfway cheesy. You know what I mean? I mean, if they're taking off one because it's offending people, why is this other one okay? I think that some people would think that that person was also offensive on Cheez-Its, right? It's a crazy world we're living in. If you watch YouTube or you subscribe to YouTube, they're giving premium subscribers higher quality video than anyone else. YouTube has now the technology. If you're going to pay for the premium subscription, which I don't know what it is, but if you're going to, the premium one, not the regular one, you're going to get a higher quality of videos. Pretty cool if you're into that. Watching television shows or concerts, it would probably be a good investment. But that's what YouTube's doing. Happy 12-year anniversary to Rich Kaz, folks. Fenguli, one of my favorite TV shows on Saturday. And he's been with Me TV for 12 years. Happy anniversary, Svengoolie. I love it. My favorite show on Saturdays. 12 years, Svengoolie. Good stuff. FDA recalls if you have these sleep, some people have these sleep apnea, when you're wearing these masks, when you gotta sleep and stuff like that. Well, there's a brand out called Philips. It's a device, and they're being recalled, a whole bunch of them. So if you do own a Philips sleep apnea device, you might want to look into it, call your manufacturer, and see if one of your devices is being recalled. Just to throw some information out there. Fox News. Oh, see, that's how bad this world is because they can't come up with anything. I mean, there's so much shit in the news. This is a man in China is jailed. Now, mind you, there's a man in China that's being jailed for scaring the shit out of his neighbors. 1,100 chickens. He scared them to death. I don't know what he did to these chickens, but if you're going to use your imagination, how can you scare the shit? How can you scare the shit out of 1,100 chickens? I mean, it's pretty easy, right? You go, ow, scream, the chickens go running. But if they scare them to death, I'm wondering what this guy from China is doing to these chickens. And I'm going to leave it at that, folks. Probably trying to chase them, who knows these days. people screwing around with animals. Why not? Probably trying to screw a chicken, scaring the shit out of it. Cousin Tommy in Arizona, what's up, my brother? My question in Florida is, do you common residents and business taxes like here in Illinois? Well, you know what? The only reason why I think people move to Florida, number one, is the weather. I think that's why they go there. We all know that. I saw a 90-year-old Greek woman scare the shit out of a chicken with a butcher knife. Well, Carol, that would definitely scare the shit out. That would definitely scare the shit out of anybody besides chickens. Disgusting. And Greece then proceeds to cut their heads off. Yes. So it could have been, they could have had an axe, they could have had a gun, they could have a machine gun, who knows? Or they could have been just lonely and wanted to grab a chicken. I mean, I hate to say it, but I wouldn't put it past anybody in this world anymore, folks. I'm sorry. I would I wouldn't put it past anyone in this world. All right. My good buddy Stan Wozniak, who used to own Jilly's, greatest bar ever in the city of Chicago. In the Bodhi tribe in Ethiopia, the most desired men are the ones with the largest bellies. So the bigger the belly, the more you are attracting to all the women. So some of you people out there that might have a big belly, it's not that you're fat, it's just that you're in the wrong tribe. You need to go to Ethiopia, another tribe. Stan from Jilly's, always posting some funny shit here on Ocean's Pit. Little show about big things, folks. Oh, we are not done. We are not done. If you are in the California area, at the Comedy Store in Hollywood, the legendary Tom Dreesen, a good friend of ours. If you're an up-and-coming comic or you just want to hear him speak to comics or talk about comedy, Monday, April 24th, you can go down to the Comedy Store and Mr. Tom Dreesen will give some motivational speaking about being a comic and an actor. And Tom Dreesen was on our show, folks. He knows his stuff. I would love to sit and listen to that. Would be very, very interesting stuff. Happy Star Trek First Contact Day. How many Star Trek fans are out there? I have a confession to make. I'm a big sci-fi guy. I've never seen Star Wars. Never seen it. But I'm a big Star Trek fan. I mean, I like them. I'm not that crazy, but like I'm not a Trekkie, but I do love Star Trek. And there's nothing wrong if you're a Trekkie. I'm just saying. Calumet City, 5-year-old shot in his own home. A 5-year-old killed in his own home. Calumet City, Illinois. Ronnie B. Elvis, our good buddy Ronnie B. If you love Elvis, he's going to be at the Displays Theater April 16th. Oshows.com. Go support my buddy Ronnie B. If you're in the city tomorrow, go to the Speakeasy, the Alley, the Carnival, and see my buddy Nick Hodges and the Chicago Piano Man Boys in their tribute to Billy Joe and Elton John. They'll be performing at the Alley Carnival Speakeasy tomorrow at night. So go check them out. Nick's the best. As you get older, things happen. First thing, 3 things happen as you get older. First thing is your memory. And the second, third thing, I don't remember. It's a quote, and it's funny, but it makes a lot of sense. It sucks getting old, folks. According to Wall Street Journal, Teslas are cutting their prices again. The electric cars are coming down in price more and more. I'm still not convinced of that electric car yet. Just not ready for it, folks. Remember, folks, we don't always get what you want. But think about this. Some people will not even have what you have right now. We are so blessed in this world. We're so blessed to be able to do that. I'm so blessed that I'll be able to do this every day and get paid for it. I'm so blessed to be able to go out and play 5 nights a week and perform in front of people, and people still come out to see me. I'm blessed for that. I'm blessed for health. I'm blessed for my family. Always say, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I wish I could do this. Folks, you can't always get what you want. That's what the Rolling Stones say. But we get what you need. That's true. Some people don't even have what you guys or what we have right now. Now, here's what I don't get. Donald Trump has got it. We're going to go back to Trump because this is interesting shit. This is what I call. We haven't used it in a while, and we're going to use it now, folks. It's time for That's Suspicious, and That Suspicious is right. That's suspicious. Here it is. January 30th, 2018. A letter was sent. It was by Stormy Daniels saying that there was no affiliation, no affair with Donald Trump. No hush money was ever given. 2006, 2011, 2016, and 2018. She has a sworn document that says it never happened. That's suspicious. Google it. Find it yourself, you non-believers. Did it happen? Did it not happen? Who knows? Hush money. It could be added to the mysterious thing like who killed Kennedy or who released COVID-19 or who bombed 9/11. And did they know about it? Of course she got the hush money. Of course she did. I have shit I've not touched in 20 years, Mark. Donnie Biaggi. Donnie Drama is in the house, Connecticut. I got to get Donnie on my show. Donnie, I sent the message to GG. Hopefully, you're going to get those hats very soon, my friend. Yankees are doing very good, by the way. Happy Siblings Day for all you siblings out there. To my sister Natalie and my sister Tanya. Happy Siblings Day, which I think was yesterday. But hey, I think I forgot to say it yesterday. Happy Siblings Day. Forgive your enemies, folks, but don't forget who they are. Forgive your enemies, but don't forget who they are. Multiple major banks, including JP Morgan and Bank of America, have been subpoenaed for Joe Biden's family banking records. It's going to be interesting. You hit one side and you try to go through their taxes and their bank accounts and blah, 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 blah. And now we go to the other side and do the exact same thing to them. She knew what to do after getting the money. She kept her mouth shut, just like every single one of us would too. He gave you money to hush. That means you hush. I mean, it's just facts, folks. Just doesn't have to do with Stormy Daniels. It could be from anybody. Somebody give you hush money, you shut the fuck up. Hush. Happy 69-year anniversary, Mike and Bibi North. Mike North, a great Chicagoland legend, folks, from The Score. Of course, he was with The Score. Now he's with Daily Herald. The great Mike North and his wife, Bibi, celebrating 69 years of happiness. God bless. Our prayers go out to the great lead singer, former lead singer of Public Image, and the former lead singer of the Sex Pistols, Johnny Lydon. His wife of many, many years died at the age of 80 years old. Prayers go out to the Lydon family. John Lydon is his real name, not Johnny Rotten. CBS chocolate bunnies, Easter bunnies, sold with ecstasy in them. And at Brussels airport, they were arrested and taken in the people that were transporting these chocolate bunnies with ecstasy. You know, what's wrong with these people? Here's one for you, folks. Newsweek. Now this is fucked up. Both acts are fucked up on this story that I'm going to say from Newsweek. Man hacks his wife and son with an axe. If you don't know what the word hacks means, he chops the wife and the son. Supposedly or apparently, the wife was having an affair with her son. So the first act, of course, that the guy with his axe killed them both. And the second act, of course, his wife sleeping with the son. Now, I'm not sure if it's a stepson or a regular son, but still shouldn't be happening here, folks. Wow. You think there's problems in our family, folks? There's a wife sleeping with the son. That's fucked up in that house. The Dalai Lama is in the news today, folks, asking a young boy to suck my tongue. Then he apologizes. No shit, Dalai Lama. You don't want another lawsuit or a lawsuit. Dalai Lama asking a little boy, no shit, to suck my tongue. Oops, I'm very, very sorry. No shit. Is this crazy or what, this world we're in? Masters is over, or almost over. ABC, Tiger Woods withdraws after the third round. I don't watch golf, but if you're into golf, and I asked why Tiger Woods I asked my buddy Dave Antonelli, who watches golf, and I asked him why would he step down after the third round. Well, I guess when you're a big player like that, and you're in the third round and you know that there's no way that you can catch up to the people in front of you, instead of going through all the bullshit, they just back out and withdraw. So that's why Tiger Woods is not in the Masters. And he backed out after the third quarter, or the third round, excuse me. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I hope you guys had a good day. I hope you're going out and enjoying some sun and having some fun. It's important. Remember, tomorrow we'll be at the Tap House Grill in Lamont, Illinois, for Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. Entertainers, you want to come out to Lamont tomorrow, sing a few songs, and join me, Tony Toto, and the lovely Regina Karma. Dan Nozak is going to host this thing tomorrow. It's going to be big, it's going to be fun, and it's for the dogs. Ruby Animal Whiskers. And then Thursday, we'll be at the Horse and Hunt Club in Minnesota. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday, Woodstock Country Club. Sunday, Long Grove with the Professor. Going to be a busy week, folks. All right, let's thank our sponsors. How about another sponsor, our good buddy, Patriot Funding Incorporated. Dave Antonelli, when timing is everything. Commercial money lending at its finest. $10,000 unsecured loans, folks. Ground up construction, multiple choices. How about commercial loan programming? How about folks now offering 100% purchase, 100% rehab, 100% financing, fast, super fast approval funding, no tax return, no prepaid penalty, no upfront fee, no survey, nationwide. It's called Patriot Funding. Buy local, shop local. Call Dave Antonelli at 630-675-4730. Commercial money lending at its finest. And then, of course, let's not forget our good buddies and our big one. That's Ace Hardware Norwich, Ace Hardware Des Plaines, Ace Hardware Evergreen Park, and Ace Hardware Warrenville. They can save you on small engine repair, handyman service, truck rental, screen and window repair. How about those Ace points? Support Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local. And because it's spring, it's time to go grill your Ace off. Tell them, hey, I want to grill my Ace off and get $20 off any grill purchase and Ace Hardware. Remember, Ace Hardware has been helping neighbors before there were neighborhoods. That's Ace Hardware. Guys, I want to thank you all for watching the show today, tuning in, having some fun, and just, go out and just be yourself. Remember that one of the best compliments I ever got was you're different. And I am. And I'm proud of it. And you should be too. Thank you for supporting local establishments, live entertainment. Remember the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love you more than ever, everybody. God bless you. Nick Sahaji's the Piano Man Takeout. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same channel. God bless you, everybody. Have a great day.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, everybody. God bless.